The winner this time in the Krug Trophy, and they're running Life Watch Vision on the inside. Going up on the outside, Kivton Caboose and Revif joining the lead too. And it's Kivton Caboose from Revif. Tidemark is right up there with the lead also, and First Victory the grey. But Revif the leader from Kivton Caboose. Then First Victory, Tidemark. Life Watch Visions just behind the lead, and Willie Carson taking a circuitous route on Nibbs Point, looking for the better ground, going right down the far side. Revif is the leader still, Kivton Caboose. Faramineurs up there with them too, First Victory. Then on the inside, Talos has made very good progress. They're racing to the mile marker now. Revif is the leader from Kivton Caboose on the outside. Talos has gone third. Nibbs Point on the outside could even be in front of those on the inner now. Willie Carson, who's gone this long way round, is certainly up with the lead, but Revif is the leader. Revif the leader from Nibbs Point, probably second, and then Vital Clue, and then on the inside is Talos. Just behind Talos is Kivton Caboose, and Halkapous is making very good progress on the inside. Endoli is towards the outer, and then just in behind them come First Victory. As we see them now, over on the right of the picture, it's Endoli with Nibbs Point. Towards the left, it's Talos and Halkapous, and in the centre, Vital Clue. Secret Society's come there quite well. Tidemark is well with the lead too, and Revif is holding his place. Revif with his white face towards the left of the picture, but Endoli has taken over now towards the right. Nibbs Point in the centre of the picture. Tidemark almost up with him. Then comes Telemark, and over on the far side, making good ground, is Halkapous. And it's Halkapous who's taken it up now from Tidemark and Endoli as they swing into the home stretch. They've got under 3 furlongs to run. Deposki's making good progress towards the right of the picture. It's Halkapous and Tidemark, though, fighting it out at the moment from Endoli, and Deposki making ground all the time. Halkapous over on the far side, Tidemark in the centre. Tidemark has taken the lead but swerved over to the far rail. Deposki is now the challenger. It's Tidemark now from Deposki and Nibbs Point. Nibbs Point between horses coming there fast. Tidemark on the far side, but Nibbs Point and Willie Carson getting a tremendous run. Tidemark and Nibbs Point. It's a Cumani 1-2. Tidemark's going to hold him at the line. Tidemark is the winner from Nibbs Point in second. It's a photo, but I think you'll find it's the 1-2. Secret and Lift and Load may have just got up to be third ahead of Deposki, and then came Endoli and Dreams End. Yes, it's a photograph. It's a photograph for first place between Tidemark and Nibbs Point, and a photograph also for the minor placings with Lift and Load right in there, Dreams End. It's very, very close, this photo, in the end, between Tidemark and Nibbs Point, with Lift and Load possibly just getting up to beat Deposki. But this will be an interesting one to look at. Tidemark, he just swerved right across the course. That could easily have cost him the race, but there was nothing within hail of him at the time. And Nibbs Point put in a most tremendous challenge in the closing stages under a characteristic drive from Willie Carson, but possibly just failed by an inch or so to get up. See what you think.
Well, this was a quite extraordinary race, more like a jumping race in many ways. Horses going everywhere. Nibbs Point, who led early, looked to be beaten at this stage as Halkapous stormed through to lead on the inside. Deposki came really strong in the centre of the course here. I thought he was just going to win at this point as Endoli started to weaken. You can see Nibbs Point has dropped back to 5th place. Now Halkapous' stamina runs out, and Tidemark hits the front about a furlong and a half from home. But there swerves very violently to the right as Frankie Dettori gives him a smack with his left hand. And now Nibbs Point looks like only being third as Deposki possibly hits the front.
Yes, this ground's getting very bad and loose. In fact, when Franco Dettori went to pick Tidemark up, you could see him swerve badly to the right, and he got the rail there, which has kept him straight from there on in. But what surprised me, actually, was Nibbs Point with Willie Carson, how she battled, how she rallied, because when they turned into the straight, I thought her chance had gone. She lost her place 4 or 5 lengths off of the pace, but now Willie's persuaded her to come up and run again. Just look at her. She sticks her head out. She's showing a lot of courage, this little filly, Julian, but I think Tidemark's just held on at the line.
She really does stay, but it's very close on the line. I agree with you. Tidemark probably just the winner, and Lift and Load just gets up to be third.